What's going on YouTube? Kamikazevondoom here with another Division 2 video. Now shout out to the DoD, Disciples of Doom. And today's Division 2 video is going to be your Cassie Mendoza weekly vendor reset and must buys. Today is Wednesday, October 6th. Hope everyone is having a great day. And yeah, let's get into this Cassie Mendoza breakdown. But first you have to find where the snitch is. Now for a lot of people, we are starting to see that the snitch is staying in certain locations. Now if this is not the location for your snitch, please let me know in the comment section below where you found the snitch. That way other people who might not be able to be as lucky to find the snitch, maybe they can check out one of our locations and it'll help them out. Now this is all about building the community, so please comment down below where you have found the snitch and help each other out. Now for me personally, the snitch, I am just south of the 1040 safe house. I am at hold on. There we go. So my coordinates are 1408 by 3627. This is where I have found the snitch. Now again, wherever you have found the snitch, please comment down below the location. That way newer agents that are just now getting the game and they don't really go to Cassie Mendoza every week, they can follow us, figure out where the snitch is for them, and then we can all get Cassie Mendoza in a timely manner. But alright, so you accept the bounty. And you can see it says gun runner location revealed. So then we go to our map and we look for the white shopping cart icon. Here we go. So it is just next to, across the street from Air and Space Museum. Now, just a disclaimer for Cassie Mendoza. Her vendor does open and close every other day. So if you look in the top left corner, you can see that her vendor closes in about, I don't know, 18 hours or so. Now this is all dependent on your time zone and whenever you actually check out Cassie Mendoza. But for me making this video, it's 18 hours. Alright. So what we do is we are going to fast travel over there and then see what she has for us. Now don't forget, I do the weekly vendor reset every Tuesday and Cassie Mendoza's weekly vendor reset every Wednesday. So don't forget to check out both of those on every Tuesday and Wednesday. Now, for this Cassie Mendoza, I believe she is under us. Yeah. So for this one, you just go into the courtyard, go down the stairs, and I think that's it. She's right here. Alright, the stairs. Oh, then you have to open up the door. There you go. My bad. And there she is. Alright. So this is Cassie Mendoza. She does look exactly like the vendor from the campus settlement, but her voice is completely different from the campus settlement vendor, so it's kind of confusing. I don't know. But alright, so here is your Cassie Mendoza weekly vendor reset. Here we go. Alright, so starting off with what she actually has to offer. So you named items, followed by gear set items, and then high-end items. Now the only way to see all 4 named items, you have to complete certain activities. Now I'm going to just go ahead and jump straight into it. The shield splinterer, the only way to get this weapon to show up on Cassie Mendoza's vendor is you have to hunt down and eliminate all of the year 1 hunters, collect the ivory keys, and open up the ivory chest that is in the base of ops in Washington, D.C. Once you open up that box, you will be able to see this weapon in her inventory every single week. So if you didn't get a god roll out of the box, you can come to Cassie every week and she'll be selling a different one, so hopefully you can find that god roll that you want. Now the same logic applies for the Hunter Killer chest piece. Yo, this chest piece is a must buy. What? Anyways, we'll talk about that in a second. Alright, so to see the Hunter Killer chest piece in Cassie Mendoza's inventory, you have to hunt down and eliminate all of the Year 2 hunters. This is all the hunters that are, attached to the Warlords of New York expansion. Now, once you do that, you have to make sure you have all of the off-white keys, and then open up the off-white box that is in the Haven base of operations in New York City, or I think it's a settlement. Anyways, it's in the Haven. Now, once you open up that box, you will forever see the Hunter Killer chess piece from Cassie Mendoza every single week. That way, just like right now, she could be selling a God roll, and then you're good to go. Just buy it, and you never have to worry about it again. Now, these two items are not in the general loot, so you can't just get one of these lying around. You have to actually, earn it, and then you can get it from Cassie Mendoza every week. Alright, so now that you know about these two pieces, let's start off with the top of the vendor. So, starting off with the named items, we have up first the Glory Days. This is the named P416 with perfect nearsighted. Now, it also comes with rate of fire. However, the attributes are so high for the assault rifle and the health damage that I could probably comfortably say you could pick this one up, just re-roll the rate of fire off for whatever attribute you want, and you could easily make this into your own God roll. This is actually a pretty good pickup. It shoots like a laser beam, so you never have to worry about anything. So if you're on console or, something like that, and your aim is not that great, use the Glory Days, and it will not move at all. Not only that, but with these kind of attributes, you could easily just re-roll the rate of fire off and put on anything you want. Like, let's see, damage to armor, damage to targets out of cover. Next, we have the Anarchist Cookbook. Yo, with Max Hazard. That's another must-buy. What the hell is going on here? So this is the named Golden Gear backpack with Perfectly Wicked. Now, the cool thing about this is it has max hazard protection on it with Perfectly Wicked. Now, a lot of people like to run Perfectly Wicked with the Ridgeway's Pride chess piece and get people on bleed. But they also like to run it with the Backfire SMG. Now, the Backfire SMG causes yourself to bleed. So what people are doing is they're running bleed builds with max hazard. That way they can still get all the damage, but they don't get hurt by the bleed. So remember, I believe it's 96.1% hazard protection will negate the bleed. So you could easily run like a Perfectly Wicked Backfire build with hazard protection using this chest piece, or this backpack. All I would do is re-roll the skill damage off for crit chance or crit damage, whichever one, and then just optimize the armor. That way you have two maxed out attributes, and then you just have to worry about optimizing the core attribute. But this is a good pickup for the Anarchist Cookbook. Not only that, but you could make this into a skill build with Wicked. I don't know. Next up, we have the Shield Splinter. I already told you how to find this weapon, so if you do not see this in your inventory, that is why. But for this one, we have reload speed, and then of course it always comes with that Perfect Optimist. But then the last named item on this list is probably the biggest must-buy, I would say, in my book, and this is the Hunter Killer chess piece. It is my favorite chess piece in the game because it comes with Perfect Intimidate. Perfect Intimidate does the same amount of damage in PvP that it does in PvE, and that is 40% amplified damage. I use this a lot. Now, in the Dark Zone, I would use this with Armor Regen, and luckily enough, this one comes with crit chance and max armor regen. Like, get the hell out of here. This is a legit must-buy, this Hunter Killer chess piece. Now, you could buy one, re-roll the armor off for weapon damage. You could buy another one and just max out the armor. I don't know. Crit chance with armor regen is a perfect combination for an LMG. you want to stack a lot of crit chance, and if it's armor regen build, you want armor regen on there with perfect intimidate. Like, this is a no-brainer. This is a must-buy. So the Glory Days is a good pickup. The Anarchist Cookbook, I would say, is a must-buy. And the Hunter Killer chess piece is most definitely a must-buy. Alright, so that's 3 out of 4. We're doing pretty good this week. Alright, let's go on to the gear set items. Starting off with the Rigger Backpack with health. No thank you. Then we have a Hunter's Fury chess piece with max crit damage. That's another must-buy. For those of you that love running the Hunter's Fury gear set, this is a good pickup, especially with crit damage, because you want crit damage on that roll for your SMG builds. So this is a good pickup. Yeah, that's another one to look at. Next, we have a True Patriot pair of gloves with health, but decent armor. That's a good armor roll. Then we have Ongoing Directive knee pads with status effects, Hunter's Fury holster with headshot damage, and then a Rigger mask with repair skills. Now, must-buys are things to look at from the gear set items. I would say check out the Hunter's Fury chest piece, and yeah, that's about it. Alright, now moving on to the high-end items. Starting with the custom P416, this one comes with max crit chance and spike. The other attributes are pretty low, and crit chance is not, I don't know, I don't like this weapon at all. Moving on. USC 45 ACP with strained and crit chance as well. Interesting. I've been told to check this one out because of the RPMs and how strained works. I don't know. Let me know in the comment section if you use strained, and if so, what weapons do you usually use it? I'm not a huge fan of strained, but I have heard rumblings of people using it with rifles. I don't know. Let me know. Next up, we have a Seska pair of gloves with armor regen and headshot damage. This is a good pair of gloves where you could just re-roll the headshot damage off for either crit chance or crit damage, and then put this together with that chest piece that I just showed you that had the armor regen and crit chance. This would be perfect for a intimidate, armor regen, crit hybrid AR build, most definitely. Yeah, check that out. Then we have a pair of Douglas and Harding knee pads with weapon handling and skill haste. And then 2 mods, crit chance 4.7 and seeker mine radius 4.5. Alright, so let's start off at the top. All must buys and things I want you to look at. The Glory Days, decent rolls. You can re-roll the rate of fire off for whatever you want. The Anarchist Cookbook has a really good hazard roll, and it also has skill damage, but you could switch that off for any sort of crit. The Hunter Killer chest piece is another one to look at. It has crit chance and maxed out armor regen. That's a good one. The Hunter's Fury chest piece with max crit damage. Another one you can look at. And then this pair of Seska gloves with armor regen. You could easily just re-roll the headshot damage off for either crit chance or crit damage, and then utilize that for like a crit armor regen hybrid. But alright, those are all of my must-buys and things to look at from Cassie Mendoza. Let me know if I missed anything in the comment section below, and while you're at it, don't forget to hit that thumbs up, support the video. You can support the stream by subscribing, and then just let everyone know where you found the snitch, what you think about these must-buys, and everything else in the comment section. I'm Kamikazevondoom, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Take care, everyone. Peace.